Dorothy Allen has been a longtime Texas voter. She's a registered Republican from Arlington. She's voted in almost every election. We went looking for Dorothy,
Okay, are you ready?
but learned Dorothy died 13 years ago. Yet records show she voted in person on Election Day 7 years after her death. So we went looking for Dorothy's family to see if they know how this could have happened.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
Good. Are you Clifton?
Yes.
Clifton is Dorothy's son.
This is Dorothy Allen, my mother.
He invited us inside to talk about what we'd uncovered.
Do you have any idea how this happened?
Nope.
Do you think somebody voted on her behalf?
Could have been. I don't know. Well, it shows it right there. Somebody did. So I don't know who.
We don't know who voted on Dorothy's behalf either. But we do know Dorothy is one of 7 North Texans who, records show, voted after they died. Take Sam Brown, for example. He was laid to rest in 2009. But voting records show 5 years later, he voted in the primary runoff election. Then there's Janice Huntley. Records show she voted 8 years after she died. And James Long, who records show voted 6 years after he died.
We've got the name here.
Next, we took our list of dead voters to Attorney General Ken Paxton. He's a Republican who has long been skeptical of the election system.
Okay.
His office prosecutes voter fraud cases.
So what's your response to those findings?
Disturbing that, you have evidence that people are voting for dead people.
Take Barbara Clifford, for example. We discovered someone used a mail-in ballot to vote for her 4 different times after she died. It's a felony offense.
This problem of then, how do you identify who voted for these people? That's the challenge, especially with mail-in ballot. We can't identify.
Because with mail-in ballots, the voter is not showing a photo ID. They are literally signing the ballot and mailing it in. Every county in Texas has a ballot board. Each bipartisan board works to eliminate voter fraud on mail-in ballots by, among other things, checking signatures. But not every system is perfect. That's why Paxton says the key is keeping deceased people off the voter rolls to begin with.
That is the guarantee that works. What we have found is it's difficult for us to really oversee that.
In Texas, it's the county's responsibility to remove deceased people from their voter registration rolls. But our investigation found at least 2 deceased people on Rockwall County's rolls, 25 in Collin County, 203 in Denton County, 370 in Tarrant County, and 439 in Dallas County. Only a handful of them actually voted after they died, but all 1,039 of them have been dead for at least a decade and still remain on county voter rolls. That's a very small number compared to the total amount of voters, but regardless, Democratic County Judge Clay Jenkins says 1 is too many.
The smaller the election, every vote counts. We do want to make sure that is to the extent that we legally can do it, that we get dead people off the rolls as soon as possible.
So we took our findings to county elections administrators across North Texas.
Somehow they may have fallen through the cracks.
That's Bruce Sherbet. He's the elections administrator for Collin County.
But I can tell you it's way more secure than any time in history, and I've done this for over 30 years. But is it perfect? It is not perfect.
Having served as county elections administrator for several North Texas counties, including Dallas, he's one of the most experienced sources on the administration of county voter registration rolls.
It's not a perfect process, and I don't want to sit here and act like it's fail-proof and it never can happen. Sure, things can happen. There are securities in place to try to catch them, better than I've seen in all the years I've done this, but can some fall through the cracks? Absolutely.
Texas, though, is not unique. A 2012 Pew Research study identified more than 1.8 million people across the nation are listed as voters despite being dead.
I think every county I know would say thank you for bringing that to my attention and let us see what we can do to get those taken care of immediately and then try to find out why they fell through the cracks when they did.